Group A, my group, man. Look, my prediction for Group A, PSG to top the group, Man City to come in second, RB Leipzig third, and Club Brugge last. Yeah, I did predict my team to come second. They did me one better. So you see, I'm not disappointed by the loss at all. Not at all. Not at all. You know, the way I see the loss, right? We did lose twice in a group. The way I saw the loss was a sacrificial offering. I know you guys might be like, Dom, man, stop the bullshit, man. You lost the game. Leipzig smashed you. Take the L and move on. No, it's not a big deal. It's a sacrificial offering to all the people who like to see Man City not do well. So we have to appease you with a little loss in an inconsequential game, right? Yeah, take that one. Take that L. And then in the Premier League, we just go back to winning ways and just win. No matter what. You see what I'm saying? So here, take an L. Take that one. You see what I'm saying? Can't win them all. We take that. Still top the group. PSG second, mixed bag performance by them in the group stages, even with the presence of Messi, Neymar, and Kylian Mbappe, Angel Di Maria, Mauro Icardi, Leandro Paredes, you name it, star-studded team, still coming second behind the mighty City. Leipzig, I think they've been disappointing this season, and they had Jesse March booted from the job. Jesse March, very good manager, but tactically, you know, he couldn't hold up. He couldn't hold up at all. He had the players, but the tactics didn't work well at all. Because we know Leipzig has been a very, very good team in the last few seasons of the Champions League, right? Where didn't Leipzig make it to the semis recently? So, come on, man. Come on. Jesse March, he was given his marching orders, and the man who took charge of the game against Manchester City, Loza, he did the damn thing, right? Dominico Tedesco, I actually read, will be the new manager of RB Leipzig. Youngster as well, just like Julian Nagelsmann. I think Tedesco might be even younger. And we seen him recently. I can't remember the club he managed recently in the Champions League. May have been a Russian team. I can't remember exactly which team, but yeah, we've seen him before. He'll take charge. And Club Brugge started out well, but fell apart big time. They really, really, really got smashed towards the end of the Champions League there, where I think it's some kind of record where they got like 4 put past them for their last couple of games, if I'm not mistaken. 4-1 versus PSG, 5-0 versus Leipzig, 4-1 versus Man City, and 5-1 versus City. I think no team has got battered like that in 4 consecutive games like Club Brugge, if I'm not mistaken. But you go back to the goal scoring record there. Man City were the best goal scoring team in the league, in the group, with 18 goals. Really smashed it. Defensively, not so good. 10 goals given up. PSG ended up being the best defensive team in the league. Leipzig, even though they didn't go on to the round of 16, they were very good in attack, but also shipped a whole lot of goals. Club Brugge, for them, the goals did dry up. Sorry for them. But look, Simon Mignolet had to fetch the ball out the back of the net a lot of times, 20 times to be exact. So, just to recap the details here, and then talk about the matches briefly, and give my overall thoughts on how I think each team did in the group. Club Brugge won, PSG won. That was a great result by Bruges, and as I said, the form really petered away as the season progressed. Man City 6, Leipzig 3. Very good, but also let in a lot of goals. PSG 2, City 0. So Messi magic. Idrissa Gueye with a good goal. Leipzig 1, Bruges 2. Leipzig with the slow start but really pulled things back at the end to get a Europa League spot. Bruges 1, City 5. PSG 3, Leipzig 2 in a topsy-turvy affair. Man City 4, Bruges 1, one-sided tie. Leipzig 2, PSG 2. Leipzig really did give PSG a run for their money. And I think those games are the actual difference between Leipzig not making it through and, them going on to come in third. Leipzig 5, Club Brugge 0. Man City 2, PSG 1 to get their revenge. And on the last match day, PSG 4, Club Brugge 1. Kylian Mbappe, I didn't actually watch this game, but I was hearing reports from the game, and PSG were up in minutes, man. Minutes, they were 2-0 up with Kylian Mbappe scoring in the second minute and then again in the 7th. Di Maria with the assist. Messi with a scrumptious goal in the 38th minute set up by Mbappe. Matrix did pull one back, assisted by Noah Long in the 68th minute. And then Messi from the penalty spot to score his 5th goal of the tournament for PSG to make it 4-1. So Maurizio Pochettino and his boys would go into the round of 16 as a second place team. I expected them to do a lot better with the kind of firepower they have, and they didn't. Gini Wijnaldum started this game, and he's been rumored to be going back to the Premier League as he's not really enjoying time in France, at the Parc des Princes. So let's see if that one actually materializes, right? And the Liverpool fans would welcome Gini Wijnaldum back at the club with open arms. Seems as if when players leave, they don't really have a nice time when they leave Liverpool these days. You know what I'm saying? They don't have the best of times for the most part. And a player like Philippe Coutinho is the first player that comes to mind. That's a nice little joke, right? But good stuff by PSG there. But overall, I think they should have topped the group ahead of City. But maybe I'm not giving Man City enough credit. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm being very humble, which is very, very admirable. Very admirable. But hard luck, PSG. Come in second, where for PSG, potential matchups for coming in second, Liverpool, Ajax, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Manchester United, and Juventus. Oh boy. I think they're going to get one. I think it's going to be good. It's going to be good. It is going to be good. I hope they don't pick Ajax. I want them to pick one of the big guns. That's what I want. Big gun affair in the round of 16. That's what I want. Look. Leipzig 2. City 1. Look, how did we lose this game? Pep Guardiola didn't really care. That's the best way I could put it. Because Nathan Ake and John Stones have not really been playing enough football for them to be partnered together. Along with Zinchenko, who's not been playing a lot. Walker, in my opinion, should have never played this game. You see what I'm saying? He should have never played. Or at least not start the game. Should have given one of the youngsters the start. Try a thing at right back. Give one of the youngsters. You see what I mean? De Bruyne, I understand why De Bruyne, Foden, and Grealish played because they're coming back from injuries, sickness. Fernandinho, we know he's not been involved a lot. And Gundogan still trying to, after a little injuries. I could understand him and Mars. Mars doesn't really start a lot of Premier League games. So, justified. Grealish, I think, struggled big time in the last two games. Against Watford and against Leipzig. Didn't score. A lot of opportunities. And the frustration around Grealish is growing day by day. But to be honest, it's all good. I don't expect him to just, hit the ground running. maybe jogging, maybe hit the ground jogging. And next season, maybe we'll see the best of Jack Grealish at Man City, right? That's what I'm hoping for. So let's not be too harsh on him. He goes down a bit too easy, and he doesn't take his chances in front of goal. He's not clinical enough. Maybe it's a confidence thing. But I don't understand where there's a confidence thing when Grealish is a very fashionable guy. He dresses nicely. He has multiple women. How are you not confident on the field, Jack? Jack, I think you might actually be freaking tired. I think you're tired. I think he's tired, man. He's been a little bit too intimate. Not on the field, but off the field. Between the sheets. Right? I think that's what it is. Tired. Need to practice a little bit of, what you call it, man? Semen retention? Anyways, props to Leipzig. They came out, they meant business, and they did the damn thing. Szoboszlai, what a freaking goal, man. That ball to cut apart the freaking defense, exquisitely done. Exquisitely done. And you got to blame John Stones and Nathan Ake. They were way up the field. Never expected the ball to come through in that fashion. And you got to give Conrad Lima a lot of credit there. That was a sweet ball to Szoboszlai. And that was a good finish by the Austrian. Went around Stefan, pardon me. And that was another thing. Pep didn't care. Told y'all he didn't care. Stefan in goal. Went around Stefan, who I think did a great job on the day. Pulled off a few big saves. And it was nice to see him get a run out. But Szoboszlai, that was a quality goal. Quality goal. Foden did hit the post. Grealish had a few chances. One blocked. That one might have went in. A lot of chances, man. A lot of chances as usual. When you talk about chances, you associate that with Manchester City. That's City for you. 13 chances, the bulk of the possession, only 3 shots on target. Leipzig with 9, 5 on target, 44% of the ball. It wasn't a terrible performance by City, but defensively, we were really caught out on both goals. The breakaway for the second goal, John Stones. But also another factor is that we went down to 10 men as well. 82nd minute, we went down to on the fight. We had 11 men on the field when the second goal was scored, but on the fight back, went down to 10 men too. But look, jumping the gun a little bit there. Frustrated a bit by Walker and his silly antics. But that second goal, man, listen, they walked it in. Emil Forsberg to Silva, good goal. Andre Silva, good goal. John Stones wasn't good enough in this game. I'm not blaming him. I cannot blame John Stones because he's not had enough game time, right? So I can't blame him. He's going to learn from this game. I actually like Stones these days. When I used to call for him to leave the club, he actually pulled things back last season. If Pep wanted to win this game, guys, trust me, he would have put out a stronger team. But the Premier League, I think, is Pep's priority. Believe it or not. I know you guys are going to say, oh, no, it's not. It's a Champions League. You haven't never won it. It's the champ. No, it's not. It's not. I think Pep has his mind on the Premier League. Wolves this weekend, he got his mind on Wolves. He really do have his mind on Wolves. Few players didn't travel with the team. Quite a bit of players didn't travel with the team. And that's for preparation for Wolves. If Pep wanted to win this game, he would have brought the full team, put out a strong team, and batter the hell out of Leipzig like we did on the first match day, right? But it wasn't necessary. It really was. And I wasn't even mad at a loss. I wasn't. If I was mad, I would have made a reaction video and rant about it. But I wasn't mad. What am I getting mad for? Mahrez did score a good headed goal. Zinchenko with a very, very brilliant pass into the box, man. Love those. Love when players curl those at the far post, man. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant diving header by Mahrez. We could have drawn the game. There was opportunities. We could have drawn the game. It just wasn't our day. It really wasn't. Kevin De Bruyne trying to get back in form, you know what I mean? We could have brought on, we could have brought the magicians, Bernardo and João Cancelo. We didn't do that. You see what I mean? We didn't do that. Why? Why? Only negatives here is that we lost the game. Foden picked up a little knock. Ake picked up a little knock. But we'll be fine. We will be fine without either two of them come this weekend, in my opinion. Knock on wood. Knock on wood, man. But congrats to Leipzig. They do finish third in the group. They would go on to the Europa League. Man City tops the group and move into the round of 16 along with PSG. So, look, who could Man City get in the round of 16? Atletico Madrid, Sporting, Inter, Benfica, Villarreal or Atalanta, Salzburg or Salzburg. So, I think City's going to luck out with a nice draw. Draws have been kind, not so much lately, but I think Man City's going to luck out with a good draw. I don't see any team that really, that we could get, and it won't be a good one, with the exception of Atleti. You see what I'm saying? I don't really want to play Atleti right now. I won't mind, to be honest. I won't mind, but I don't want Atleti. Nobody wants them right now. But they're actually a beatable team, but you don't really want them. You see what I mean? But guys, that's my thoughts. That's definitely my thoughts.